Jobs. See, it used to be that the idea was if you could deliver a number that was a plus number of jobs, then you were obviously a genius. So the we have, after the baby boom, a leveling out of a span of how many people there are of what age groups. You don't have any big lumps of humanity coming. You have a shrinking of markets. Baby boomers spending their money on fewer discretionary items. This means that there's just lots and lots of businesses that just aren't going to exist the same way. The family eatery, the toy stores, they'll go back to being small things. And that's really kind of the fascinating idea, is because Gen X can wrap their mind around this one. We saw the malls rebuilt. This is kind of a weird idea. There would be these malls that were sometimes sort of like just a bunch of small buildings, but I mean, maybe something might be 2 stories tall, or that was where storage would be or something. But I remember one place that they were I think 2-story tall, but they were it was a bunch of places that were placed side by side, and eventually they tear this down. This becomes the kind of the little strip center way out in the Sunset District, down by Lake Merced. But it had this toy store that was two floors, and it just would blow your mind as a kid. 2 floors of toy store, and as time goes on, everything changes. But it's just, I want to couple this with, so we've seen the economy when fundamentally it kind of had a shrinkage point, and then a bigger explosion in the 80s through the 90s of luxuries. Now is it that we'll see fewer kind of places for people to gather, more that won't be as common and normal of a thing as it would be with the baby boom. There's a whole cultural parts of this that they're going to kind of vanish or become almost niche. I'm really so with a lot of jobs. We have to look at, we know that government jobs are notorious for make work. The government hiring people because nobody else is hiring. Private sector has all kinds of stories from that we mostly lambast in various comedies as these people who do all this make work and kind of shuffle about, but they're not really doing anything in this company. Or a company that doesn't really make anything or do anything that good, or a department that doesn't do anything very well, and they're always trying to resist being merged into another department with some fearsome director or something. So I'm just thinking this through. Like, a lot of people have to get the whole corporate world. It seems like it was this weird leftover mall for a certain class of baby boomer and Gen Xer who had gotten their bachelor's or master's, and they were then entitled access. Doesn't even really matter if there were like some amazing, that anything they did that was amazing. I mean, I could think of companies that it's like they've just come and gone. They're gone, nobody would even remember they ever existed, or maybe they're still tucked away somewhere as like one of the many gym companies and fitness firms that still exist, or this, that, and the other, food companies, this, that, and the other. But anyway, when ReVenture started to find that there was no trademarks or patents being that there were so few that it really didn't justify the venture capital. The thing people got to get is, so there seems to have been an entire period of time. This is the weirdest part to think of. If your parents in any way kind of made it in corporate America, some kind of government job, now think of it the way I just went through that. How long has it been since anything was being produced by them? Like, seriously, and now everyone finds out, wait, we were never making anything with these jobs, and the ladder gets pulled up. They pull up the ladder. That's just what's running through my head this morning. Talk to you guys later.